Let's go.
Hey, get money all day, get money all night. Sip my drink, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid. Roll one up, let's catch this flight. Pour another cup, ho, let's get right. Getting paid, I'm getting paid. Hey, it's your boy Tight. Can't say the Tight without the 1205. Know I'm talking about. But you tuning in with Ray's podcast. Kicking my boy Ray.
Yo, we back at it again. You know it's your boy Ray from Ray's podcast. You know, we come live from downtown Dallas on the 10th floor of the beautiful Hello Studios. Thank you for tuning in and rocking with us again. Or if it's your first time watching or listening to us, thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch and listen to this episode. Got a good episode planned out for you today. I'm just so happy to be alive, you know. Real quick, I got to shout out Lit Vacations. I just got back from vacation. We went to the DR. It was brought to me by Lit Vacations. They planned everything for me, from my transfer service to all my excursions I wanted to do. So if you're looking to book that next trip, the next getaway, that destination wedding, that bachelor or bachelorette party, make sure you hit up the guy Austin at Lit Vacations. He's going to give you the best rate possible. Bet. Cool. So if this is your first time listening to the show or watching it, I like to pour back into people. Some people may be having a rough day, week, or month, and I like to reset that, okay? Because you take time out and listen and watch me, I want to pour back to you, all right? So just in case nobody told you today, I just want you to know that you're beautiful, you're loved, you're needed. You're alive for a reason. Hey, you're stronger than you think. Whatever it is you're going through right now, you're going to get through this. See, here on my show, Ray's podcast, I'm glad that you're alive and don't give up. So when you keep those positive words in your mind, when hard situations come, it's easier to get through those situations because you go back, you know what, I am who I say I am, I can do what I say I can do. Bet. All right, let's get into this episode today. So today we got a really cool guest in here, and I may butcher her name, please forgive me if I do. We have Miss Mari Perez in the building from Rockabeaute. And we're going to find out more about her. So give her a warm Ray's podcast welcome, all right? How are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you for having me.
Hopefully I didn't butcher your name too bad.
No, you said it correctly.
You like second guessing yourself or something, say all the time. You always have to second guess yourself, like, damn, am I saying the right thing? Well, thank you for taking time out of your busy day to come rock with us here on the show. We greatly appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you. I've been trying to get on here for 2 years now.
I don't think it's been that long. Has it?
It has.
Oh, man, I feel bad. Damn,
I've been counting.
Oh, man, you see, my heart just sunk in my chest right now. I just feel so bad.
But I'm here. Hey,
you're here.
There you go. I manifested this.
Well, you're here. We got you here, and I'm so glad you finally had the opportunity to come pull up, all right?
Yeah.
So let's get to know you. Let's tell the people where you're from, where are you born and raised at?
I'm born and raised in Texas in a small panhandle town called Friona, and I pretty much lived in Dallas my entire life.
So you said you lived in Dallas your entire life. What school you go to?
I went to Rowlett High School.
Okay. Rowlett's getting popping now.
Yeah.
Aren't they getting that new resort and stuff out there in Rowlett? So
it's growing.
Rowlett's popping. I got a buddy who lives out in Rowlett. We do a crawfish boil every year. Shout out Travis.
I love that.
Yeah. Actually, matter of fact, the crawfish boil, I know this is random, he put pineapple in it. It was actually really good. I was really shocked at how good that was.
Gotta try it.
You gotta try it. Okay, so tell me about your upbringing. What was it like growing up here in Dallas for you?
It's been a struggle. I came from kind of a broken home. It's always been hard. I've always had to be super independent. I've always had to be responsible, so it's led me here to where I'm at.
Okay. So, did you go to college, go to trade school? Talk to us about that.
So I went to a lot of trade schools. I did go to college. I wanted to be a doctor, but it kind of always stopped me. Being a single mom, it's always hard to take care of kids and invest in your education. I didn't make it that far, but my aspirations were to be a doctor. And I'm not hard on myself just because I have gotten to where I am now. So I think having that education in the medical field has given me so much abundance and knowledge of what I'm doing now.
Okay, okay. So let's touch on that. What is it that you do now?
So I own my own business, and I am a body sculptor. I'm a holistic healer. I help people weight loss after their surgeries. I give them the lymphatic massages. So I specialize in a lot of things, but where I want to grow is in the post-op recovery industry. I know I do a lot. I actually do so much that sometimes people come and book with me. They're like, yeah, you do lips, you do Botox, you do cupping therapy and teeth whitening. And I'm just like, yes, I do. I do so much. But my dream right now is to hire staff, train them, make them efficient to have my results and kind of to take over that from me.
Okay, so let's talk about this. You say you do post-op, surgery recovery for people. What is the rate now? People are getting a lot of like the body, surgeries and transformation. What do you think the rate of that has gone up since maybe like the last 10 years or so?
Well, so I've been doing this for 4 years, and I think in the next 1 to 2 years, everybody in Dallas is going to have their body done as far as like females. And the age range is literally from 19 to 50. And it's just growing so much that Dallas is now being put on the map for plastic surgery.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So do you think a lot of people now are doing the plastic surgery just for self-confidence or maybe health issues or a combination of both?
I see both. I see like my younger girls, they kind of do it just because they want to fit a certain aesthetic. And, it's hard. We all see it, Instagram models. We all need to be perfect. And then for my 40 and up, they're doing it for like just health reasons, trying to get their body back just to be able to function. And they utilize surgery for that. And then, we all want to glow up someday.
Yeah, okay. Because I feel like in the past, I don't know how many years now, since really Instagram has really taken off, you've got a lot of people, they feel like their self-worth is in their body and their cosmetics. Me personally, I think, beauty's more than skin deep. But some people, they need that extra boost of confidence. How does that make you feel when, you have a client and they feel astonished and just wowed by what you've done for them?
Oh, I love it. I always get you have magical hands, and I have really small hands. So they're like, you're super strong. We don't know how you get us through this.
It's a mom's strength.
Yeah, I lift them, putting them in the faja. That's like a whole exercise by itself. It's a lot of work, but where I just want to stop, I guess, and what I do is multiple surgeries. It's just not healthy for your body, especially when you're younger. It's like they crave more and more. So I try to give them the best results with what they have, so that way they don't have to do like a round 2 or round 3, because it's really crazy how many girls rely on surgery and kind of work to just have surgery.
Wow. So do you think a lot of people are doing a surgery and not doing other results, like working out?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Some of them, they just don't want to listen, but there's so many things that you do. Post-op care is kind of like that gray area that is growing now. And there's so many recommendations from different doctors on how to do post-op care for the same procedure. So it does not make sense. But when they spend and invest so much money on the actual surgery, they don't spend in the post-op care. So that has to be something that I really want to advocate, because if you're going to spend $30,000 on your body, you're going to spend another, $2,000 on just post-op.
Oh, $30,000?
Yeah.
Wow. Is that the average salary? I mean, not the average salary. I'm sorry. The average cost for cosmetic surgery, or?
So if you go to Mexico, which is very popular, some places are very safe, some aren't. I've seen the worst of the worst, but those are going to be like under $10K. Now here in Dallas, it's like up to $70K.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
wow,
it's wild.
You can save so much money by just going to work out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm joking. I'm not trying to take any stabs or anybody like that.
No, not at all. I mean, my girls, they go through so much. Like, this isn't for the weak. It is hard. It is an investment in themselves and their body. And one thing that I've seen streamline is that your body will never go back to normal. So you'll always need some type of post-op treatment to just get your body's functionality back.
Man, I've been seeing like a lot of the girls. They do a lot of the surgeries. They just go get a job at certain places, like a tight ends or whatever the place like that. Like man, like
I
I
mean,
guess
but hey, it's
yeah.
the aesthetics and the way that, our youth is growing up. So it's like they want more and more and more.
Do you think the price will always continue to go up, or do you think it will eventually drop down because more and more people are doing it?
Oh, no, it's going to continue to go up. Even Mexico's like, raising their fees just because this is becoming so popular and so busy. It's so in demand that it's just wild. It really is.
Man, I see like I know like they say like a lot of people go to Colombia like for their teeth. They go. I've heard Mexico for like liposuction and stuff like that. But I've heard like some of that stuff is very dangerous going into different countries.
It is.
Whether it's a high crime rate or you're not being from the country, they know you're not from the country. Like not only the health risk, but the actual risk of being in a foreign country. Like sometimes I
Yeah,
hope.
that's a big investment.
Yeah, you really invest your life when it comes to
Yes,
that. All right.
absolutely.
Now let's get on this. You talked about you did holistic healing. What do you mean by that?
So my holistic healing is a form of same lymphatic massage. That's kind of where I've learned to just grow my own technique and really push the body to detox, to, clean the gut of any impurities that we have in our body, which our bodies carry so much retention and inflammation from just like the weather and everything that we put in our bodies. So being able to incorporate this type of stimulation to really get the gut going, to detoxify the body, to tone the body, and at the same time contouring the body, it's something that we all definitely need.
Okay. So I want to kind of rewind it a little bit. Talk to me about the stages and things you had to go through to get to owning your own business and all the training you had to go through to do all these procedures.
So yeah, I've always worked in the medical and dental field and sales. Like that's how I got through life and I got here. But I think all of it kind of was just stepping stones and, a harder way to get to where I'm at. I didn't get to be the doctor that I wanted to, but all of the fundamentals from all of that have led me to here. So I really educate my clients, not only just give them what they need. So I think that's what makes my results, amazing. But, it's been hard. I grew up young. I had 4 kids. I was a young mother always. So now when, my kids are older, I have more time to invest in myself. And ideally, it's just keeping educating myself and keep on pushing myself to learn more and apply more of that holistic health into what I do. Just because I think, being natural and focusing on your health at any age is something that, we neglect ourselves and we may want, the quick and easy way.
Yeah, correct. So what was the struggle like for you being a single mom, trying to get all these trainings and certifications? Talk to me about that.
So it's been hard, but I have always, worked 2 jobs and went to school while, being a single mom. Nothing ever stopped me from wanting to get to where I'm at. But I think, when you have a goal, it's just, we put it on the back burner as moms, especially because we don't really have a choice. We have to raise our children. And now that my kids are old, I love that, I have the freedom that I do. But, I went to so many trainings when I got into body sculpting and when I went to massage school. Massage school wasn't for me. Like being a massage therapist just turned me off just because of the entire industry. So I stopped there and then I invested in body sculpting and I took so many trainings because none of these one-day courses really made sense. The modalities and the actual machines, they didn't explain what they were doing to the body. It was just, do this one treatment and then do the other and results. But I wanted to, in depth, really educate myself on what this machine had the power to do, what, the massage had the power to do. So even though I went to massage school and I took all of these body sculpting trainings, it kind of just all came together. And that investment led me here.
Okay. So I'm just kind of curious about the ratio now of people that do post-op. So could you give me like a ratio of how many people that do post-op surgeries to the amount of people that are getting surgery? What are the odds of that, the ratio of like how many people are able to take care of so many people? Because you're gonna eventually more people get more and more plastic surgery. You're gonna have more people have to do post-op stuff.
Absolutely. So when I first started, I was just doing body sculpting, and I took this really neat training in California, and it was like a retreat. And it was like a whole entire week of learning body sculpting, and they incorporated post-op care in that, in that education that I took. And when I came back to Dallas, they were like, you can't do that here. Nobody, that's not allowed. Only like a nurse can do this. And I was like, well, I'm a massage therapist. I have education. I know the body. I think I can. So when I started doing it, I was super busy because nobody was doing it at the time. And then now, like it's still hard to find, but there's so many people doing it, and there's so many people doing it incorrectly that I really think that my biggest goal here in Dallas is to create a community of everyone in post-op care so we can kind of share and streamline this, because it's an investment. So some people out there will do like 20-minute massages or do things incorrectly and then charge so much. So then it's never like obtainable. So girls don't get it, or some people are doing it very incorrectly and charging, really cheap. And that's not done correctly either. So I feel like if we just had a community where we were able to just gather together and share, it would help, alleviate that situation of people not knowing how to trust and investing in the post-op care.
Got you. So for your clientele, is it a lot of repeat clientele?
Yes, I absolutely love my clients. Like, I honestly wouldn't be here without them, because my business up until now has only been referral based. And whatever you find on social media, I've never had ads. I've never had the website. I never had a booking site. So my clients really come through for me because it's just referral based.
Okay. See, that's the reason why I got to make sure you do things right, do good work, and treat people right, because that's, so many blessings doing that. There's a verse in the Bible that says, a good name is better than ready money any day of the week. That's why credit is so important. It's because, okay, let's look at your history of paying things on time, or, not running up a bill and only paying a minimum and stuff like that. So they all go to your name. Make sure your name is right. You're not doing any shiesty work or getting over on people, because that's so important.
It's super important. Yeah.
Okay. So if you're familiar with the show, or this is your first time watching, we have this segment on the show. It's called Slow Down. I just want to get to know you. Slow down. We just want to get to know you. This is where we kind of ask you some random questions just to kind of figure out some more about you. We don't know where we're going to go with these, but we're just going to go, all right?
Let's go.
All right. So real quick, before we start off with this segment again, I want you to shout. I can't talk right now. I want you to shout out where people can find you at on social media, websites, etc., like that.
Yeah, social media, it's Rockabeaute Body Bar. That's my location, and you'll see all of my results. And my website is finally out, and it's rockabeuteaesthetics.com.
Okay. And that's the same thing for social media too? Correct?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right. So cool. First question for you, all right? If you could fly a plane in the sky right now with a banner, and you'd have a message on that banner, what would it be right now?
Get your lymphatic stimulation.
See, it's where I got to advertise right there.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. This is one of my favorite questions. I always love to ask this question. If I wanted to make a movie about your life, what actress do you think should play you in the movie?
Oh, wow. For me, Selma Hayek, please.
I love me some Selma Hayek.
Me too.
Love me some Selma Hayek. What up, Selma? How you doing? Hopefully you're watching my show
right.
one day, right?
Absolutely. Like, yes, let me do your body, girls.
All right. What was the last thing you looked up on Google?
Ooh, the best restaurants in West Hollywood.
So I guess you go to West Hollywood.
I am. I'm so excited.
Okay. So if you're the ruler of your own country, what would be the first law you would implement?
Free healthcare.
I like that.
Absolutely.
We need that. Boy.
We need that.
Yeah, free healthcare. Okay. So if someone came to you like, hey, I'm really trying to find a really great restaurant in Dallas, what would be the first restaurant you would tell them?
Ooh. That's tough. I'm a foodie, so I like everything. What would I do? Darna's is really good. I love Darna. It's like this nice Mediterranean spot. Everything is just so fresh and natural. It's organic. It's just like amazing.
Okay. So let's play a little quick little game called This or That. All right. Italian food or Chinese food?
Italian.
Okay. Favorite Italian dish?
I don't know. I have so many. I like some good shrimp scampi.
Okay. You can't have a roll of shrimp scampi?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite go-to Italian restaurant?
Oh, we just went there the last weekend. It's in, forget what it's called. It was so amazing. I had like 5 dishes. It's
Okay.
like North Italia, I think it's called.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
North Italian's pretty good.
And Lombardi's is good.
I know North Italian, like during lunch, they have this like Parmesan sandwich.
It's amazing.
Fire. Oh. If you ever haven't been to North Italian, go check out the Parmesan sandwich, all right?
It's so good.
Okay. You like trucks or cars better?
Oh, trucks.
Trucks, okay. What's your dream truck?
My man's truck.
What kind of truck
He has
is it?
please don't get me wrong on this. I just started liking trucks because of this one. It's a TRX.
I guess. I'm not a truck person, so okay. I can't confirm
So,
or deny that.
it's fast, it's big, and it has like massagers. It's freaking amazing.
Okay, all right. Disney or Nickelodeon?
Oh, Nickelodeon.
Ooh, favorite all-time Nickelodeon show?
Ren and Stimpy.
Okay. That's not a bad answer. That's a good
I
answer.
love it.
Okay. So, what's a good question to ask you? Okay. So, in your business, you work with a lot of clientele. There's a lot of celebrities that do a lot of this work and stuff too. Who's your dream patient to work with?
Ooh, Carol G. She needs me.
Explain it. Break that down.
I love it because like there's this whole thing like has she had surgery, has she not had surgery, but she has, and I just feel like she just needs some stimulation. I just want to like massage her. She's amazing, like her body's amazing, but I think after surgery she needs me.
Man, that concert she had here like last year, man, the traffic was ridiculous.
It was amazing though. It was fun.
Did you go?
Yeah.
Yeah. I had someone I was seeing at the time. Foolishly, I bought them tickets to go see it, and I paid a pretty penny for those seats. Then like everybody was, I guess, using their cell phone, so the towers were like every time I tried to call her, like where you at? I'm here to pick you up. Like phone kept dropping. Like we literally had 32 missed calls, and like it was so frustrating. It took me like an hour to go like 2 blocks.
Yeah, it took us like 2 to get out of there.
Like we didn't get back to like North Side to like 1 o'clock.
That's wild.
And that concert was over like a 10.
It was
10,
amazing.
11, something. Yeah, it was wild, okay? So, it's Carol G. Who's your favorite artist?
Ooh. I love music, too. Honestly, I just like, just because of everything. Like, it's Metallica.
I was not expecting that answer, but hey, cool.
Yeah, I don't look like the Metallica girl, but that's like my go-to music.
So that's the joy of music. Like people gonna you would think someone likes a certain type of music, but they do. Like for instance, like I like certain country music. Like people, if you look at me, you would think I would like certain country music, but I do. There's some good country artists. I don't know about some of this new stuff though. It's kind of whatever. But like the '90s country, early 2000s,
Yeah.
some good stuff.
We're in Texas. You have to like country.
What's your favorite country song?
Ooh, all my exes live in Texas.
George Strait,
George
shout out.
Strait.
Yeah, let's go. Okay, my favorite George Strait song is called "You Look So Good in Love." It's probably my favorite George Strait song of all time.
Love it.
Ooh, okay, let's do this. Your top 5 country songs of all time. So we know all my exes live in Texas is up there. What's 4 more?
Ooh, we're gonna do some Shania Twain. What is it? I can't even remember. Oh, okay. What else? Can we just do top artists?
Top artists. Okay, let's just do
Because
top
I don't
artists.
even remember the like. Okay, so we'll do George Strait,
Okay.
Shania Twain, Jason Aldean. Who else right now? Ooh, Kojo, for sure. And then Parker McCullum.
Okay. Jason Aldean, "You Make It Easy" is like one of the greatest songs ever.
Oh,
in my opinion.
absolutely. He's amazing in concert.
Yeah. I remember the first song that I really liked Jason Aldean was called Dirt Road Anthem.
Yeah.
It reminded me of a friend of mine. I had a friend that passed away. He was a country boy. And I remember we played that, I think, at the funeral or after the funeral. And that song has always stuck with me. I think I've got who sung a song, but there's a country song that's called "You Find Out Who Your Friends Are." That's a really good song too. Keith Urban, "Blue Ain't Your Color."
Yeah.
Is up there. There's a couple. Chris Cagle, he had this song called "Miss Me, Baby."
Oh yeah.
After listening to that song after breakup, yeah, I see why people. I see why people be listening to country and shit. Like, there was always a joke back in the day: if you play country music backwards, you get your dog back, your house back, your wife back.
I love it.
You get everything back. All right. So, all right, Monopoly or Life?
Life.
Okay. Dominoes or Uno?
Uno.
Is it a travesty at Uno in your house? Because when we play Uno, like,
Oh.
feelings are getting hurt.
I even told my boyfriend, like, instead of having these awkward conversations and fighting, let's play some Uno and then like talk about things.
Take that draw fork with your dumb ass.
Yeah, let's take it out in the cards.
Now take these dishes, motherfucker. Draw four more.
I love it. It was fun.
Man, I love some good Uno, man. All right. So, are you a sports person at all?
I am.
Okay. What's your favorite sport?
Honestly, it's gonna be football.
Okay. Are you a Cowboys fan?
I am.
Okay. Your answer was going to depend if this interview was over with or not. You was about to wrap this up real fast if you said no. You see, I got the Cowboys blue plated here in the room.
I see that.
You see the blue lights here, too.
Let's go.
We still the boys. Shout out to the Mavericks, too. We didn't take it home, but hey, it was a great season. It was still a great season.
It was a great season.
Nobody expected us to go this far.
Dallas Stars, too.
Yeah. So, I mean, hey, there's a lot to build here in the city of Dallas. We're a great city here, right?
We are.
All right. So now we're going to technology age. We have all the different streaming services, all right? You have to choose between Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max, and Peacock. Which one would be your go-to?
Netflix, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, I'm into all these new, like, Netflix movies. I just saw The Irishman. Oh, my gosh. It was amazing.
Okay. See, I remember when Disney Plus first came out, I remember the first day it came out, I cleared my whole schedule, anticipating for it to come out, because I was like, I'm not doing anything. I think the first thing I watched was either Darkwing Duck. No.
Darkwing Duck.
It was either Darkwing Duck or DuckTales. I can't remember one of the first things I watched, but yeah.
How fun.
Those are the great things. These kids don't understand great cartoons today.
They don't.
We had the best cartoons growing up in the late 80s, early 90s, man. It was...
Absolutely.
Boy. You had, like you said, Ren and Stimpy on Nickelodeon. Like
Courage was one of my favorite. Like Invader Zim. That was pretty cool. Rocko's Modern Life. That was amazing.
Okay. See, I like Cartoon Network. You had Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh, I love Dexter's Laboratory.
Dee
One of my faves, for sure.
Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
I watched a couple of it. Was it like a Space Ghost or whatever? I can't remember what his name was.
Yeah, that was Invader Zim, right?
I can't remember.
The little green guy?
No. It was a guy. He had I think he was like a superhero. He had like a white suit and like a black mask. It was like a hood. I can't remember what the name of that was. But Disney had some great cartoons back in those 90s. You had Tailspin.
Tailspin was awesome. I
said DuckTales, Darkwing Duck. What else did you have? Bonkers. I'm saying it was great. Reminiscent.
The only good thing I think now, like where my kid put me on was SpongeBob. Like I'll watch some SpongeBob any day.
SpongeBob is technically not for kids. If you really go watch some of those episodes,
it really isn't though.
I'm like, bro, they're low key getting away with a lot of stuff on it. I'm like, hey yo, that's that too. And if you go back and watch Shrek really was low key wasn't for kids. Like if you go, there's some subtle things in there.
There is that adult humor.
Okay, all right. So let's talk about this real quick, and then we're going to move on here. You being a parent, okay? There's a lot of things that are accessible to kids now that we didn't have access to growing up. There was a lot of ways to protect us from things. What's the importance of you in making sure, your kids are not, watching things or hearing things they shouldn't be listening to? because a lot of stuff is accessible. Like you can go right
so
now.
accessible.
Yeah, like you can go like Google WAP on freaking YouTube, and it is uncensored.
Yep.
Back us growing up, the radio, you had censored version of songs. Like they had to make a whole different song, but now they just try to like bleep it out as best as they can. When you still kind of know what they're saying, I'm like, wow.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So what is that like? Trying to make sure you protect your kids, but not being overly protective.
Yeah, it's hard. I think because I've, I was been raised in like the military structure. I'm super hard on my kids. So they're very like their mannerisms amazing. They know what not to do, but I know they still know, right? I mean, they see everything, but they just don't talk about it around me. And then let me find out. They don't like when I find out things.
All right, cool. So, but we wrap up these interviews. I always like to ask 2 questions, all right? The first question being, if you could give any advice to anyone, no matter the subject matter, what would it be? And secondly, what do you want people to take away from your interview on the podcast you did today?
Honestly, invest in yourself. I think that a lot of people get things for themselves, but investing in yourself, like with your affirmations, with your goals, with your dreams, think outside the box, always want to level up, always, vibrate on a different frequency. And it starts with self-care. It's investing in yourself.
Okay. And what do you want people to take away from the show?
I want people to take away that, again, self-care starts somewhere. So when you invest in your self-care, you start to elevate, you start to feel better. It's not just about looking good. It's about feeling good as well.
Facts. Because they say if you look good, you feel good.
Absolutely.
That's what Dion said does. If you look good, you play well. All that. Well, again, thank you for taking time out of your day. I know you probably got clients you got to get back to, get people right.
Yes.
Get them on their goals. Again, thank you so much. Again, shout out all your things again for people to find you.
Yeah, so on Instagram, Rockabeaute Body Bar, and then TikTok, Rockabeaute. And you can also find my website. It's rockabeuteaesthetics.com.
Okay. So, I start off the show with positive words. We got to end the show with positive words, all right? So I always tell people, rub your hands, get your swag on like you Birdman, rub your hands. Tell yourself, I will boss up mentally. I will boss up spiritually. I will boss up physically, and I will boss up financially. Invest in yourself. It's your boy Ray. Ray's podcast. We out here.
Hey, get money all day, get money all night.